You ever joined someone's live stream? It could be for chatting, for gaming. It could be on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, any of those variety of things like that. And then when you type in something or a specific command, then they have a bot. It could be NIGHTBOT. It could be one of those other kind of bots like that. But it'll help you by saying hello back or thanks for the follow or anything like that. Well, I want to show you today how to add that. Let's go. First things first, I need you to have some form of an account set up. It could be on Twitch or YouTube. For our example today, we're going to use Twitch. So make sure you have your own account on here. And then once you have all your account all set up, you're going to end up clicking on to your chat stream, because we're going to end up using this chat log here to add NIGHTBOT itself. Then, once we get all set up in here, I'm going to have you go type into your search bar nightbot.tv, the free website, and you'll end up using this to log in on there, register for it. To log in, it'll ask you if you're using your Twitch or your YouTube, then it'll authorize it, and then bada bing, bada boom, you're inside NIGHTBOT. Alright, so now we're on the NIGHTBOT page. This dashboard will show you some basic information on here, your chat stats, top chatter, top commands, yada yada yada. Next, we got our commands, so I will go a little bit more in detail about this in a minute, but I'll show you some really cool custom commands that you should probably add to your live stream, so that'd be pretty cool. There's always the ones that are provided as well, so a lot of people typically already know these ones. You can enable or disable them as needed. You can add some form of giveaway on your stream too, if you wanted that on there for your chat to do that, and add there. Here's your logs. Say if you needed to check some particular conversation you had from someone, or maybe even someone did something bad and you want to go look on there so you can ban them for a later date or what have you. This one's your regulars. You can add other users and stuff if you want for other details. This one's a song request, so if you have a particular album or track or something, if everyone is following you on your stream and you have a particular soundtrack on there, people request that. However, I would be cautious and weary about this, especially in 2021 right now, specifically with Twitch and all the DMCA issues that they've been having. So be careful with particular music that you put on your stream, because it may come back against you or all that. Then next, there's the spam protection, so you can blacklist particular words. But just to let you know, Twitch and YouTube has their own layer defense on there, but if you wanted to add some more information or words that you don't like people spamming, you can add that. Or if people are just putting caps in there or spamming your whole chat room with, excess emotes or links or symbols or yada yada yada, disable all those or add different words and links and that. Then you got timers. If you have, if you wanted to have someone follow after a particular way, you can add that. I can show you that in a few minutes. Then there's other just integrations, adding your Discord to that. But we will talk more about the custom information. That is what you're here for. All right, so we are on the custom channel commands. So this is a page where you can add all kinds of different commands you would like your bot to be able to do, and you can set it for everyone or certain moderators or yourself. But these are a couple of commands I would recommend if you're starting to have your NIGHTBOT on there, because they could be super helpful, and I'll show you what they are and how to implement them and add them. So one of them is !donate. So this would be if someone wanted to donate a particular thing. Obviously they could just go to your donate page if you have that set up, but this is just a quicker way for them to do it as well. So You go to add command, you type in the command here, you can add a message. I'll show you a quicker little way for me to have it. So you type in your /donate. You can write whatever your message is going to be. Mine is every penny counts to keep a router running, and then it sends them right to the donate page like that. Instead of them trying to look for it on the dashboard or anything like this, they can just do that and it'll send it right, and then this will send it to them and they can click on it. And I have it, everyone can use it, and then there's a cooldown. If you want it, you can set it as long as you want. I would recommend having at least a couple seconds in between any if you have certain commands and whatnot, so then people can't just spam things repeatedly over and over. So donate command's kind of cool if you want that. You can do a exclamation followage. So if someone wants to follow, this is a cool little command. It'll add them that way. If someone wants to know some more things about your social media, you can do the same thing. So this one is for Instagram. So exclamation mark Instagram, and then you can say whatever your message is, and then I would say your link. Have everyone to be able to do it every 10 seconds so people can't spam it. A great one I like to have is, so some people like to hang out on your page and maybe they aren't always chatting, or they want to come in, they'll chat with you for a while, and they're like, hey, I'm going to be AFK, or I'm going to be lurking in the background. But if they put, #lurk, you can, have this, so then people are there, and they're supporting you, lurking in the background, and then you can potentially talk with them later, or message them, or what have you. Here's another one you can add. Here's a command for if people want to know what time it is for you, exclamation time. And here's the command. You'll have to look up the certain time for you. I would look in the Twitch. I think one of the Twitch settings, you can find out what the right command is under there for your specific time zone. So this one is for mine because I'm obviously in the US and I'm a Pacific time. So this will pop up my time, and I can even show you how this works on Twitch page as well. And then we got, tweet. If someone wants to tweet something from your page, obviously your Twitter, and then your uptime of how long you've been going. For the uptime one, this is you have to type in this right here. So you want to do like the money sign, this, put all this in there, but use whatever your username is. So if it's, HarryMahnster like mine, boom, you put that in there, that little bracket, then you have to put up these, and then this is the command that'll show the uptime for it. Once again, I would have a cooldown for that. Boom. Then we got the same things. YouTube. Lastly, one really good one I would have you do is a hello command. This one is if someone types hello, you'll put in with this one, you're not going to put any message on it, and then everyone on it, 30 seconds cooldown, and then your alias is going to be hi, because here we're going to go our hi command, hi. And for this, you'll have a hello, welcome in, or whatever message you would like to say to people, and on it. But also say whatever other greetings you want. For I have hey and howdy. So anytime someone says hey, it'll revert to that hi message or command. So anytime someone says hey, howdy, hello, it'll do that hi command, which that hi command has the hello, welcome in. You can set that as many different things. So if you have a what's up, or put as many of those. That one is really great. If you're, not looking at your stream very much, and then you just happen to see someone say, hello, and then you end up having a pop-up on your thing and be like, oh, there's someone in here. They said something. It's easier for you to notice. And they get some form of response back too, because, you know, maybe you are in the middle of the game and someone says, hi, and then, you know, 30 seconds later, you weren't able to even get to them. You can have that bot at least acknowledge them. So they'll be like, okay, well, I'm at least acknowledged that I'm in the room, and it seems a lot more personable, and they're more likely to stay in the room for at least, you know, a couple seconds longer till then you can turn, and then you can be like, oh, hey, how's it going, man? So those are a couple commands I would recommend. Also, you can look up online what are some other cool commands, but I would definitely recommend having the hi command, the alias, because that one will help you out a lot. Feel engaged and all that. But for this to work, you need to go to Twitch next. So let's go back onto Twitch. All right, now we're back on Twitch. I'm gonna have you be on your stream chat here. Next, we need to add your NIGHTBOT that we just got. So what you're gonna do is do /mod NIGHTBOT. This is gonna add NIGHTBOT. Then you should have a message pop up, and it should say NIGHTBOT is added. But for me, obviously, since I already have it enabled, saying NIGHTBOT moderator is on the channel. Now we can do some of our commands. Like we had that hi command earlier. Just hi if someone comes in and says hello. Boom, welcome in. NIGHTBOT tells them that. Like, hey, what's your Twitter? Like, oh, okay. They can just type in the command themselves. And bam, the user has all the information. So if you have these commands on there, it'd be so much easier for you as the streamer to not have to provide every little information to each person, because that could get away from giving better content. Because if you have 50 people in here, like, hey, what's your Twitter? Hey, what's this? You don't have to repeat yourself 100 times. They can just type in the command for it. So I hope you learned something. You got to know how to add NIGHTBOT on here. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, put down in the comments that you enjoyed it or you learned something, or if you have any other questions of commands and stuff like that, and I can try and get back to you. So thank you for staying to the end, and if you haven't, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.